It's week 3 of the summer clinic. Welcome everybody. This week's video we've got all sorts of recaps and celebrations and fun ways to get focused as we head into week 3 of the summer clinic. But before we start, I want to sing happy birthday to Milan. Milan is new to PACE, and since we started these virtual clinics, we've been doing virtual songs for whoever's birthday it is every single week. And we're getting your birthdays from your registration form, so hopefully everybody in the clinic has filled out that portion of the clinic so we don't miss your birthday. And if you didn't, make sure you send that to Hannah. So I pulled out Carter's little drum box here that I don't know how to use, but we're going to improvise and send some awesome wishes to Milan for his birthday this week. Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Milan. Happy birthday to you. All right, Milan, hopefully that will set you off. Sending you some good vibes, lots of love for a fun birthday week from all of us here at PACE. So I hope you guys had a great week too. The workouts that I've seen so far from the weekend look fantastic. I hope to jump into social media later today and see the rest of your hashtag earn your check marks. I'm really proud of everybody. I know that it was a challenging way to start off your first build week running on your own, and there were some rather long workouts in that. So way to go, you guys. Last week we talked about perspective, and we used the story of the old farmer as our hashtag just to remind us to trust that the ups and downs are always a matter of perspective as we work through the clinic, as we work through our training and our journey in life. This week I want to come back to one of my favorite quotes, and I read this quote, I think it was back in 2016. And it was a mantra for me for a couple of years. It was one of those things I would roll over in my mind, and it really helped me with my training and my racing, particularly if my mind would go to that place of, oh my goodness, like how much longer is this race going to take, or how much longer is this hill going to take, or am I going to be able to finish, or when my legs would start to feel tired, or those sorts of things. So the quote is, a thought is just a thought, and it can be changed. And it's a good reminder that life is really too short to hang on to criticisms or negative thoughts. And I think it's only natural for all of us to go there at certain times with certain things. However, too often we sort of drag those thoughts around with us, and ultimately they drag us down. And they can sometimes prevent us from either seeing the good and celebrating what we are able to do and achieve in a situation. And I think it's really important, and I want everybody to, I know we're all adults, but I think it's really important, and I want you guys to hear it from me, that nobody is perfect. Nobody expects you to be perfect, and we shouldn't put that kind of expectation on ourselves. We want to strive for excellence. We want to strive to do our best, and most importantly, we want to do things that make us feel good. And so much of that comes from what we feed our thoughts and what sort of chatter goes on every single day. And when you read a workout on the Google Calendar, is your first reaction, that's just going to be so hard, or it's going to be so hot, and how can we try to change that to get more out of our workouts and enjoy our training more, and again, feel better, and sort of tackle some of those challenging days. So the ability to sort of tell yourself, no matter what happens, that you're going to take it as a challenge and not a curse, and that you're going to rise to the occasion and say, okay, the going's tough, but this is going to be great. I'm going to make this great and focus on this being great. So again, that might just be you're in the middle of a long run, and it might just be, you're hitting a bit of a low point and you coming up to a challenging hill. It might be the fact that just getting out the door and starting the workout is so dang hard some days. You've got 800 other things on the go. You're just kind of feeling blah. You're just not having that motivation. It might be helping push you to go the distance. If some of you are out in your runs and you're like, that's close enough all the time, but you're cutting your run short by a half an hour or so. I mean, it's good to have flexibility. I'm encouraging you all to adapt, and I'm the first person to do that. However, it's also really important to prove to ourselves that just if it's uncomfortable for us, or we're just getting a bit distracted, that we see it through, and that we stick to it, and that we rise to the occasion and get the job done sometimes. So I think that the biggest part about that is you do come home feeling better. And I think that sometimes, even if we're hard on ourselves, we're out and we don't have as much energy, and so maybe we feel like our pace is a bit slower. And it's funny how we focus on the fact that we didn't run that workout as fast, opposed to the fact that, wow, I stuck with it and I got out there for 3 hours and I hashtag earned my check mark this week. And then the next phase, of course, is not dragging that negative thought into the rest of the day, saying, oh, but that run was so slow. Oh, but I only went 10 kilometers, or oh, I only went, and then manifesting that and sometimes bringing that into the next workout. Gosh, sometimes I will have, and you know, running Transalpine Run is a really good example of this. Over the 8-day stage race, I can have a stage that I think is the worst running day of my whole life, and there's no way I'm going to go to bed the next day. And I've gotten up the next day and had some of my strongest stages. So again, some of this is, again, the old farmer. We're still drawing off of the perspective, and our hashtag for this week is hashtag rise to the occasion. And the next time that your thoughts try to take you down, I want you to remember that a thought is just a thought, and it can be changed, and that your new way of thinking will hopefully help you hashtag rise to the occasion. So let's have some fun with that hashtag this week, you guys, and hopefully it'll help you guys be successful and feel really good about whatever it is you're able to do this week and accomplish this week. And of course, being in touch with what's important for you, which goes back to your goal sheet. The summer solstice playlist is awesome. I'm going to extend it by another week. It's not too late for you guys to contribute your songs and still earn your check mark. It would be really, really nice to fill this playlist up and have a few more songs on there, because so far it's so rad. So Hannah and I will monitor it this week. We'll fill the playlist up by the weekend. So those of you that haven't had a chance to do that yet, hopefully you can contribute this week to it. So just a reminder for your check marks: if you complete the Wednesday and Sunday workouts, or you adapt, you try, you get yourself out the door at least twice a week, you earn 2 check marks. You don't have to post anything to social media. If you do post pictures of your run with the hashtag earn your check mark, Pace Trail Runs, and hashtag rise to the occasion, which is week 3's hashtag, then you earn a bonus check mark. And the extra little challenge I'm going to put on your photos for this week, because the summer summer social playlist, not summer solstice, the summer social playlist is so awesome. If you guys head out on one of your runs this week in your most summer inspired outfit and take a photo, you can earn 2 bonus check marks. We've got some pretty good prizes we're going to be giving away after one more week. So this week and one more week. So if you want to earn a couple extra chances to win some great prizes, slap on some of your funnest summer attire for one of your workouts, and you can add 2 more check marks into the bonus column sheet. We also have another really great part 2 of 3 of the breath work by Natalie. So you can watch that on the live watch this Wednesday at 8 p.m. If your schedule doesn't allow for that, it's going to be posted to, I think it's already posted to the website. Hannah's done that. And you guys can watch that and earn your check mark. We're so grateful to have Natalie sharing her experience and some of this information for us. And don't discount how important that breath work is in your performance and just feeling more relaxed and just, you know, on your day-to-day, but also particularly on the run. The Learn section this week, I have posted the baseline fueling worksheet from the spring from the spring clinic, pardon me. So those of you that are new to PACE, it's a really nice starting point to start to learn a little bit more about fueling, create a baseline fueling worksheet, start to understand how to slowly adapt and change things so that you can tap into what makes you feel the best to get the best performance out of your run. Those of you that have seen this, I really still encourage you, I still do this, to pay attention to how I'm feeling, to what I'm eating. I'm still trying to make adjustments and change things to see if I can still feel even better. So try not to get into the rut of just going into the drawer, pulling out a granola bar, your kids' baby crackers, or you know, whatever it is that you quote unquote have in the house. Put some thought into how many calories you need. What's the temperature outside? How much fluid do I need? How much am I sweating? How long am I running? What is the duration of the run, the intensity of the run? So whether you're just beginning with this or whether you've been running for a long time, I still think it's really a good idea to check in and constantly look for ways that you can maybe improve that. The mentor section, Carter's put together a great video. Carter works at MEC, so he's had lots of experience with different brands and selling shoes at MEC, and he's put together a really nice video on what to consider when buying trail running shoes. And there's some really great sort of video notes below for those of you, again, whether you're new to buying shoes, there might be some tips in there that you hadn't considered, or that maybe you just haven't heard some of the lingo before and you didn't realize. So take a few minutes and watch Carter's video. It's great. The Grow section this week is all about Joy by Hannah, and who the heck doesn't want to read more about joy and have more joy in our life. It's beautiful. I really strongly suggest that you guys take a few minutes and read over that as well. So the connect section again is the breath work by Natalie. And all I have for news this week is don't forget to RSVP for our next group run, our adventure run, which is happening on Wednesday, July 15th at Blue Grouse Mountain in West Kelowna. So on the same sheet that you guys put your check marks for your accountability, there's a tab at the bottom, and you check off either you can attend or check off I can't attend. So make sure that you guys check that out. Don't forget to add a song to the Summer Social playlist, and there are links to those playlists in the notes of the video below so that you guys can download those playlists to your phone. Let's make week 3 great. I'm going to put another video together with the workout notes next, but in particular, yeah, let's move forward and rise to the occasion this week, and let's work hard. Let's stay focused. Let's do our best to get our workouts in and finish the week looking back feeling good.